All right. This is Brian Pemberton here at 88.1 FM and WCWP.org. With .org. Oh, we got somebody from Queens here, so, you know. Anyway, we've got Rick Lucidi and John Cochiola, and we have Lamar Peters, the tribute artist, here in studio. He's got a website, www.lamarpetersshow.com.
That's right.
And I'd like to welcome you here, Lamar.
It's great to be here, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome to the Redneck Ranch.
Oh, man, I should have got a better tan, man. I'm as pale as a ghost in this weather.
Well, just finish up some of that bourbon we got there for you, and that'll get you nice and red.
There we go. Oh, boy.
But, anyway, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I'm a 10-year professional performer. Just kidding. 10-year professional performer. I'm a second generation of my father, Greg Peters, who also does tributes to Elvis Presley, Engelbert Humperdinck, and Tom Jones. So, ladies, you know what that's about. And it's been a heck of a ride. I've done so much. I am from Queens, New York. I grew up there, but now I am living in East Meadow, right by the Coliseum, where I hope to be one day.
Are you a slab dweller? Is that a slab dwelling town, John?
I believe East Meadow slab dwellers. You guys live on slabs over there?
Ain't nothing going on over there, to be honest with you. I love you guys in East Meadow, but you got to stop pulling in the streets at 8:30.
All right.
But it's a lot of fun being a tribute artist, and you know, I do Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Buddy Holly, Paul Anka, a lot of the greats, of course. But the hair and sideburns stays. I'm not gonna take them off, and they keep me warm in the winter. So.
Yeah, actually, if you were here and you can see, he does look like Elvis.
The three of us saw Lamar. Brian and I saw you twice, and Rick saw you one time.
Yeah,
and it's a great show.
Yeah, it's a great show. Great show. Yeah, we saw you up in Glen Cove, and
right.
are you playing again there coming up at some point?
Yes, I am on March 10th. It's going to be a different venue from where you guys saw me. That's the View Grill, I believe, right?
Right.
You're going to be playing at the View Grill.
I'm going to be playing at the View Grill March 10th, and that's showtime 8 p.m., and there's no cover charge, and we're going to take you to the greatest music of the 50s, 60s, and 70s of Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Buddy Holly, and many, many, many more.
Sounds like March 10th on my birthday.
That is your birthday.
I'm going to be at the View.
You're going to be at the View for your birthday. An extra piece of cake for you. That's it.
Yeah, I think I saw you on my birthday, and I think my half birthday.
And your half birthday. Birthday, we had a party down there.
Right.
That's true.
8 people showed up for you.
Yep.
Right, and my 2/3 birthday, too. Yeah.
That was 4 more than I got. No.
Yeah.
John has a lot of birthdays.
Yeah, I got my 3/4 coming up. So March 10th, I'll have my 3/4 birthday.
John likes
go.
birthday parties.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's the real, Rick's birthday, but it's my 3/4 birthday, which is more important.
So who's buying a gift for who now?
Much more exciting.
Yeah. So what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Well, I always start my show off with the young Elvis, the rockabilly Elvis, so to say, where like there was a lot of intense energy. It was very young. I am very young, so I'm in my 20s, so that helps. I'm almost hitting 30, but I got to tell you, it hit me the other day about almost hitting 30, and I was like, wow. I'm still young. So, but,
I wish I was hitting 30.
Right?
He's 34. That's the problem.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, I got a kid that age.
But it's a lot of fun, and the good thing about my show, it's for all ages. It's from 0 to 99. And, we accommodate to everybody. If you have a request song, we don't have it right then and there. We're definitely going to have it for you next time.
Good.
And that's how we keep them coming back, too.
Cool.
Cool.
So.
You want to sing one
That's
for
the
us?
secret, huh?
Sure.
You ready?
I guess.
I'm
It's
going
all
to
in the whipping.
Speaking of whipping, I'm whipping out my cell phone here. I'm going to videotape you while you do this, because this should be pretty cool.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to have to stand up for this, because there's a big note.
Okay, why don't you get your microphone set up to where you want it to be?
Sure.
Yeah, this way it comes out good for you.
How's that?
All right.
There we go.
That arm moves up everything.
Oh, cool.
This high tech stuff.
my kind of girl.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. You wanted to sing. What song was you want to sing?
I think we got to do The Wonder of You.
All right. You ready?
Let's do it, man.
Okay. Here you go.
Hit it.
Oh, oh, oh. When no one else can understand me,
when everything I do is wrong. You give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on. And you're always there with a lend of hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the whole world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Sing the song, boys, sing the song. On the air guitar. Oh, take it home. I guess I'll never the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good.
I don't realize if you know how good you sounded on the air. My cell phone video is probably not going to sound that good, but on the air, that was great.
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay,
yeah.
now I'll sing. That was someone else. No.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, that was good. I hope you have a bunch more you want to sing for us.
I hope so too. I mean, I did bring a whole card full of records. Oh wait, we don't do that anymore.
We got a turntable in here. Now, which Elvis do you prefer, the young or the older Elvis?
You know what? I actually favor the young Elvis. I mean, I love everything that Elvis did, but I favor him because when I was a little boy, I didn't know that my dad wasn't Elvis. I thought he was Elvis because he did Elvis, and I was like, I was in school like, hey, my dad's Elvis, and he's like, yeah, I'm sorry to hear he's gone. I'm like, what do you mean? No. Yeah. But no, I would see him in the jumps, and I'm like, you know what? I want to try something here. Let me look up Elvis in like the 50s, and I just fell in love with the whole rockabilly thing.
Yeah.
I just thought it was amazing.
Yeah, really that Sun Studio stuff was great. I love that Sun stuff.
That show, that TV show is coming out. You see that one? It's coming out. I think it's AMC. Who is AMC? I forget what channel it is. It's one of the, it's one of the other, the not the main networks, but it's called Sun Records.
That's right.
You wonder how much BS is going to be in that show, but I'm going to watch it anyway. I'm sure it'll be something to pick up in there.
You never know. A lot of the times when I do talk to other tribute artists as myself, and we all really are just looking up to a great man. I mean, Elvis was, they don't call him the King of Rock and Roll because he was just some guy. I mean, the guy was flawless. Yeah, that's all I could say.
What was the movie we just watched at your place, John?
The way it was.
The way he's rehearsing for the Vegas show.
Vegas, it was.
That's the way it is.
The way it is,
right.
And that's when I'm looking. I'm like, wow. First of all, he seemed like a real fun guy. Like he just with the way he interacted with everybody throughout that whole thing.
Absolutely.
And all those artists around him, how it was just pure talent. And then just to see how hard he worked.
Howdy, folks. Rick Lucidi here at Rick's Redneck Ranch Radio at 88.1 FM and WCWP.org. I'm here with my co-host Johnny Cocciola and Brian Pemberton.
Yeah.
And we have a very special guest tonight, a tribute artist, Lamar Peters.
Elvis is in the building.
How y'all doing?
How you doing, Lamar?
How are you? Well, good night.
We're gonna have a fun night tonight. We're gonna have a good time tonight.
Yeah, Lamar's gonna sing for us, and he's gonna pick some tunes too.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And chat. Well, now, how long you been doing this?
10 years strong. I've been doing my Elvis tribute show, but I actually, truth be told, been performing since I'm like 8 years old in my dad's show, which I mentioned before, who is Greg Peters. And I used to do tributes to Michael Jackson, the Beatles. I still do a lot of the Beatles. The Michael Jackson thing was interesting. I was a 13-year-old fat kid doing Michael Jackson, and everybody was like, I wonder what this is about. And I didn't realize till afterwards, like, I think I could dance, and it just worked out. But when you have an icon like the way Elvis Presley presented himself, and like I said before, he was flawless, I just wanted to go that route.
And then how did the other stuff come up, like the Johnny Cash stuff, and
Well, I think in my circles, it's all relevant because all these guys that I portray in my show, I hope I portray them in a good way, is what I love about them. They're very passionate. I'm interested in guys who have love for it more than anything. Like, they'd go broke for it, that kind of thing, And trust me, being a musician, you have your ups and downs like anything else in life, I'm as normal as the next guy. I just have longer hair. And I wear mascara.
That's sideburns.
And sideburns.
In my case, I would just say that's because you still have hair.
It's okay. He's gorgeous, lady.
and what's the biggest show you did? Like the biggest venue you played?
Well, it actually was recently. I mean, I've played a lot of big venues, but out here in Long Island, we drew 10,000 people at Eisenhower Park in East Meadow.
Whoa, wow. 10,000.
Yeah, it was Elvis meets the Beatles.
Nice.
And we had a
I'm rooting for Elvis.
Yeah, I'm strictly Elvis, too. I mean, the Mop Tops were great, but you can't compare.
Yeah, he didn't like the Beatles. There was a little. I know he didn't like John Lennon.
Yeah, it was a little discrepancy because of. I think it was a lot of different emotions. Elvis was a particular man, and the Beatles were four particular men.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think at the end, I think they just had a mutual respect for one another. I could tell you a funny story that I heard a friend of mine, George Klein, who was Elvis's best man. He said that John Lennon told Elvis, when you make the rock and roll albums again, then I'll listen. I don't want to hear beach songs.
Really?
And
like the stuff from the movies?
Yeah, and he literally said this in his house. And if you guys know, Elvis was a karate guy. He could have just knocked his teeth out.
Yeah.
and armed. And he was armed.
Right.
At all times.
Yeah. At all times.
Yeah.
And I tell you guys, it was amazing because hearing that coming. I've been to Memphis. I competed in an Elvis contest, and talking to people who actually knew Elvis, I was just so interested. And I actually had the privilege a few years ago, since John, you mentioned that I played bigger venues at the Wellmont Theater in New Jersey. I performed with DJ Fontana, Elvis's original drummer.
Oh, wow.
So that was pretty cool. That was amazing.
I always loved that 68 comeback special when he's beating on the guitar case.
That's right. That actually was a mistake. It was supposed to be a piece of cardboard. But Elvis was like, I may need that. I need a stiff one every now and then. That was the country joke. But comeback, man, he was at the epitome.
That's my favorite Elvis right there.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Yep.
Oh, sure. And a lot of the women, of course.
Yeah. I mean, he sounded great.
Sure.
He even played the guitar really, pretty well on that.
Absolutely. He was, like I said, he had everything. The only thing Elvis Presley didn't have was a full life.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
That's pretty deep.
That's pretty deep. Very deep.
That's the most philosophical thing we've ever heard on this show.
You should have me on more often.
Yeah.
I like to think out of the box. I mean, you take one step at a time in life, but if those steps don't mean anything, you're going backwards.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, this guy's deep, man. I need some music, man. How about a whiskey? Yeah. I think that's next.
Wait. Hold on. I gotta say this. I am 28 years old and I am 28 years sober. I've never had a drink of liquor.
Oh my God.
Oh man, now you're making us feel real. This is getting worse and worse.
As he's pouring the bourbon. As he's pouring it. No, I'm kidding.
I haven't had one since last night.
Yeah, I know.
No, actually, I had a Bloody Mary today.
Yeah.
But they don't count.
That's breakfast. That's a breakfast drink.
That's really food.
Oh man.
What do you feel like doing for us now?
You know what? I want to give you guys a little Johnny Cash. So the Elvis glasses are coming off.
Oh, okay.
And the Johnny Cash is coming in.
All right.
Sure.
All right. You want to get your mic set up again?
Yeah, let's do that. I would have had my guitar, but I had to pawn it.
Yeah.
Kidding. There we go.
How you there? That looks it's about the right for you there.
There we go.
All right.
Nice.
Hold on, I got to just switch positions. Okay,
Right.
let's do this.
You gotta get in your prison mode.
Gotta get the Johnny Cash posture going there.
All right.
I'm like 4 inches shorter, so I can't do it.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave your mic on, and I'm gonna get you going here.
Get us
Let's
off.
do it.
All right. You ready?
A little Folsom Prison.
A little
coming at you.
Folsom Prison blues, folks.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Then I hear that lonesome whistle on down the San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Then I hear that train a-comin', I hang my head and cry. Rick, give me a yeehaw with that cowboy hat. Yeah. Oh, shoot it. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train were mine, then I'd move it on a little farther down the line. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, that's where I'd ought to stay. But that train, it keeps a-glowing, I blow my blues away. One more time, boy, go! One more time, Rick, give me that yeehaw. Well, if they freed me from that prison, if that railroad train were mine, then I'd move it on a little farther down the line. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, that's where I'd ought to stay. But that train, it keeps a-going, I blow my blues away. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good. Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you can't know Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, and well, I'll be honest with you, I was up for a very important role. Now that you made me do Johnny Cash, you ever heard of the play The $1 Million Quartet?
Oh yeah.
I was up for the lead role of Elvis Presley, and only reason why I didn't get it, I'll be very honest with you, is I do not play a lead guitar. I'm not a very good lead guitarist. I know about 3 chords, and that's why my fingers are in the same spot for every song. But I did have the opportunity, and I am on the process of learning it. As for my father, he can play anything you dream of, so he's teaching me now more and more about it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good that you can get a role like that. Even you can try for it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm sure there's some future stuff out there for you.
Oh yes. I like the field of acting. This is gonna really switch gears. I've got auditions for the Phantom of the Opera because I actually was trained in opera.
Wow.
Wow. I can go from like the country thing to like Josh Groban or Michael Crawford. You know, like, it's funny because I can be like, Elvis, like, well, it's the one for the money. And if you said, like, well, how would you do opera? I would do it like, oh.
Whoa.
And then the glass would break.
Yeah. so did the microphone on my eardrums.
Yeah, that too. Some girl just went, wow, man. Her shoes just fell over.
Hey, that's a
something.
trick going from one genre to the other. Like, I mean, I've heard jazz guitar players. I've heard them try to play rock and roll, and they're much better guitar players, but they can't do it. they can't play. I mean, I've heard that. You can hear it when they try to play. They're trying to make it something that it's not, and vice versa, I guess.
Sure. I mean, I think it has to do with a lot. Well, number one, I'm a believer of high faith. I am a Christian, so being blessed with talent is a wonderful thing. But I always think I can improve myself in any way.
You've written some Christian songs, right?
Yes, I did. I wrote a song with my dad called "Praying to the Lord," which is on YouTube and my website, LamarPetersShow.com, and it is it's about a man who's struggling through life, but if you have faith in the Lord, you can get by.
Get through
Definitely.
it. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You could always get through it with some faith.
There you go. Oh, Johnny. Okay.
John's a Presbyterian.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yeah.
Tell him what you do.
We must talk.
Tell him what you do in the Presbyterian Church, John.
Yeah.
5 times a day we have to face Las Vegas to say our prayers, and we have to go on a pilgrimage to Graceland.
Wow.
That's been fulfilled. I've done that. I raised my kids Presbyterian too, and I got them there too, so we're covered.
Hey, you know what? Hey, there's one God under everything, and that's it. We're just looking up and hoping that He picks us up because we're not that bad, are we?
Well, me and Rick are church-going people. We can't say the same for John, but
I'm an ordained minister.
I know. So let's not go down that road. Anyway,
Rick's waiting to say something here.
Yeah.
Good to go. Good to go, man.
Good to go.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got
we gotta take a break.
Yeah, we're going on a break here in a second. You're gonna stick around, sing some more songs for another.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm here till midnight.
We gotta get some music going.
Yeah. All right. We come back, folks, with a little bit of music and a little more Lamar Peters, and we will be back here at WCWP.org at 88.1 FM for Rick's Redneck Radio. Rick's Redneck Ranch Radio. I'm sorry. And we'll be right back right after this.
Can't go wrong with Elvis.
There you go.
Anyway,
There you go.
Yeah, so you got a few more songs you want to sing for us tonight, right?
I would love to.
All right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to come back to 88.1 FM and WCWP.org. We got Lamar Peters in studio, the tribute artist, and he's got some stuff that is raring to go for us, and we'll be right back.
All right, folks, we're back at Rick's Redneck Ranch Radio at WCWP.org, 88.1 FM. Rick here with Brian, John, and Lamar Peters.
The great,
in the house, the great Lamar Peters.
This is an extra fun night tonight.
The tribute artist Lamar Peters.
We all having a blast here.
I got to tell you, you do sound good when we're listening through these headphones. And
it's great. It's great.
This is really, really cool. Really good having you in here tonight.
It's a good thing I brushed my teeth today.
Yeah.
And your hair.
Yeah. Anyway, Lamar's got something to sing for us here. He's let's reintroduce Lamar here. We got Lamar Peters in the studio. He's the tribute artist. He's at www.lamarpetersshow.com. And he is a tribute artist, and he does a lot of Johnny Cash. Well, it was mostly Elvis, but Johnny Cash. Who else?
We do Buddy Holly. We do Michael Bublé, Paul Anka, the Beatles. We're very versatile with our show. We do 93 different personalities in a 3-hour show.
Wow.
So we try to sound and look as much as we can, but I'm sticking with the Elvis look because that's what gets the girls. No, I'm kidding.
Are you ready, Lamar?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. A little Burnin' Love.
Hit it, baby. Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. Yeah, higher, it's burning through to my soul. Yeah, girl, you gonna set me on fire. Brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. Yeah, but your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of the choir. When you light my morning sky, burning love. Ooh, I feel my temperature rising. Yeah, hell me a flaming, must be 109. Burning, and nothing can cool me. Yeah, I I just might turn into smoke, but I feel fine. Because your kisses live behind like the sweet song of a choir, and you light my morning sky like burning love. Oh. It's coming closer, flames are now licking my body. Please won't you help me? I feel like I'm slipping away. Yeah, it's hard to breathe, and my chest isn't even. Well, Lord have mercy, I'm hurting a hole where I lay. Yeah, because your kisses live behind, like the sweet song of a choir. And you light my morning sky, burning love. All right, everybody in radio station land, y'all gonna sing a hunk of burning love with me. Are y'all ready? Are you guys ready? I said, are you ready? Yeah. Well, I'm just a hunk of burning love. Sing it. I'm just a hunk of burning love. One more time, go. Just a hunk of burning love. Well, hunk of burning love. Well, hunk of burning love. I'm just a hunk of burning love. I'm just a hunk of burning love. Yeah. CB.
Oh, baby.
With all the fancy words.
Hold on. See, this is where I screw up. I got to stop the songs. Gee, see, that's what happens.
Stop the songs.
Gotta stop.
That was Elvis in heaven saying, all right, that's enough, kid.
Yeah. That was Elvis saying, okay, put on some more Loretta Lynn. Oh boy, that was great. That was fun. That was fun. I wish the people out there in Radio Land can see the performance we're getting too. That's the cool part.
Yeah, we gotta get a television show.
Yeah, that's it, man. I want to go back to the days of Hee Haw, man. I've been saying that for years, man.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I mean, we're talking about old time stuff. I am the oldest soul you'll ever find. My favorite all-time TV show is The Honeymooners.
Was it really? Come on, man.
Hey, Alice.
They were the best.
Bang, zoom. I love The Honeymooners.
Oh, yeah.
For the most part, television was better back then.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
The only problem is they didn't have South Park.
Yeah, well, I mean, even like stuff like Hogan's Hero. There's always 14 episodes of Hogan's Heroes on my DVR. So it's where there's nothing else on. Hogan's Heroes.
The kinder, gentler Nazis.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no black and white episodes of South Park.
The bass player for ZZ Top, who actually sang that song, he had an Elvis story when he was a kid in Memphis. Elvis was, he was nice to kids, whatever. I don't know the exact story, but he said that he knew him. When he was a little kid growing up in Memphis, and they're huge Elvis fans. I know that they do a pretty good version of Viva Las Vegas too.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, especially since I like Las Vegas so much.
I get asked the question a lot. What is your favorite Elvis song? I'll be honest with you, I can't just pick one.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of different, and Elvis was very versatile. You could do gospel, you could do rock and roll, you could do country. So
a lot of gospel stuff.
A lot of gospel.
Yeah.
A lot of gospel. And he was, that just gave me an idea. Maybe I'll sing a gospel song in a bit. That'd be
definitely. Yes, definitely.
Maybe a little Peace in the Valley.
Ooh. I know you wanted to sing Blue Suede Shoes.
Yeah, maybe we can. I
can start that for you if you want.
Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes.
If you guys aren't bored yet, I mean.
No.
Come on now.
Ready? Okay.
Let's see if this works. Let's pray.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's a little Blue Suede Shoes with Lamar Peters.
Well, it's a 1 for the money, a 2 for the show, a 3 to carry, and I go, can't go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything, well, lay off of my blue suede shoe. Well, you can knock me down, or step on my face, slander my name all over the place. Or do anything that you want to do, but honey, lay off of them shoes, now don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoe. Oh, let's go, cat. Oh, walking now. my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. Do anything that you want to do, but honey, lay off for them shoes. Now don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, but lay off for my blue suede shoes. Well, it's a blue, hanging on, yeah. Well, it's a 1 for the money, a 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, 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 but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, it's a blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, yeah, blue suede shoes, baby, blue suede shoes. We can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes.
That was good.
Woo! I like to see it. I think I'm doing a concert now instead.
Carl Perkins wrote that, didn't he?
That's right. Carl Perkins wrote it. And
hold on.
Oh, we got the lighter out.
Yeah, Rick's got the lighter out.
We are the champions.
And what happened? He had a motorcycle accident? Is that what happened?
He had a motorcycle accident, and it was funny because in the play that I was talking about before, the $1 Million Quartet, it actually says in the play, I had to sit and watch Elvis make my song a #1 hit while I was in the hospital over a motorcycle accident while he was wiggling his, well, I can't say it on the radio, but it was really crazy.
Yeah, you think Carl Perkins really felt like that, or?
I think deep
what do you
down,
think was dramatic.
I maybe at that moment, but then after a while, it was just like, you know what? Elvis Presley just made my song a #1 hit song.
Yeah.
I think he cashed that to the bank.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't complain about greatness. You know, all those stars of yesteryear, like, you know, we were even talking during the break and stuff, like, you know, Johnny Cash and all the, you know, Memphis people. Me and my father have a production called Memphis Moon Productions, and the idea of it was, oh, by the way, everybody, yeah, tell her I'll call her right back.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. that's the school kid
That's
coming
the school.
calling.
Yeah,
I wonder what my kid did now.
Oh no!
Would you put that thing on mute?
But
do mine too.
The company, why we liked Memphis Moon Productions was the fact of all these stars were made under a Memphis Moon. You know, Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, Chuck Berry, many more. You know, all these guys were like fantastic, and they were from the South. You know,
Memphis is that central point.
yes.
You have you have the bluegrass right there, and the Mississippi Delta right there, and the Mississippi River's right there, and that's sort of where I guess everything kind of joined up. And
Sure, there was something in that water, man.
Yeah. You know what? It's so. It could have only happened here in this country, and it could have only happened in Memphis. I think the way everything blended the black music, the white music, the hillbilly music, the gospel.
Genres flying in every which way.
Yeah. Everything was it just sort of came together, didn't it? And it's a great American story, I think.
All right. Well, we're going to take a little break here, and we're going to come back with Lamar Peters here at Rick's Redneck Ranch Radio.
I'm hoping he does American Trilogy now that I'm feeling
begging
kind
him.
of
I'm begging him, man.
Yeah.
I'm begging him.
You know, after that little American thing, which you said, yeah.
I think we're going to do that.
I think
so. we're gonna make him do that. We'll be back.
And he left. He left his flat.
Yeah, I think he went in the house for something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we still got Lamar Peters here, and he's going to perform something for us here. What is it you want to perform?
I think we're going to do some gospel with Peace in the Valley.
Well, you know, it is Saturday, and tomorrow's Sunday, so.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I always look for Peace in the Valley on a Saturday night. You know. So.
Oh, Brian's back from. Rick's back from powdering his nose.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
All right.
What I miss?
You missed the end of your song.
Oh man!
Yeah. I was trying to figure out why he left.
Yeah.
I had to go.
All right.
say no more.
All right. We got Lamar here. He's going to sing a little Peace in the Valley.
Is the cigar smoke bothering you when you're singing?
Well, sometimes. That's why I'm glad years ago they took the ban off that.
Well, we have it here in the ranch. I'm just wondering if you dealing with it.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
okay. If I crack at any time soon,
it's the cigar smoke that's bothering you.
Yes, folks, it's the cigar smoke. Actually, I do enjoy an occasional cigar, so
that's good.
Right.
Yeah,
why not?
We enjoy occasional cigar and more than occasional bourbons.
Is that what I was smoking?
All right.
It's pretty.
Are you ready to go here?
I think we're good to go.
Okay, and let's go. Lamar's going to sing a little Peace in the Valley.
Yeah, very nice.
And let it go, Lamar. Here we go.
You got it. Well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go on till the Lord comes and calls me away. Oh, yes. Now the morning's so bright and the land is the light, and the night is as black as the sea. Oh, yes. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray. Sing it. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. Now the bear will be gentle and the wolves will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Ooh, yes. Now the beast from the wild shall be led by a child, and I'll be changed, so changed from this creature that I am. Oh, yes. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray there'll be no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me, for me.
Wow. Yeah, nice.
That was really
Excellent.
nice.
Oh, man.
Man, you blew me away at the end.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Out of all the songs I sing, gospel is my favorite.
That was great. That really was. That
Thank
was
you.
great.
Thank you.
That's
I like
really
songs. I like songs about chicks.
Yeah.
We got to get this guy to church more.
Hot rods,
I tried that.
drinking.
I tried that. I'm a lector in my church. I'm like, John, I'm doing the readings today. Come to church with me. No.
Well, I'm already. I'm actually an ordained minister.
Yeah. Oh,
So
God.
I don't need to go.
Yeah. He got that on the internet.
That means he has his time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun, though. A lot of fun.
Are you ready to perform another one?
That was great.
You want
I
to
mean,
hear
I know
another
you
one?
do long shows, so
Yeah.
I figured I was hoping you could do a little Heartbreak Hotel for us.
I think we should. Just, are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's do
Are
it.
you
We're
ready? You
Yeah,
ready?
Are you ready?
Hold on. Let me put my collar up. All right, now I'm
Yeah,
ready.
you get.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
do
It's
it.
a little Lamar Peters doing a little Heartbreak Hotel.
This was Elvis Presley's first hit with RCA Victor. It goes a little something like this. Well, since my baby left, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, I stand at the end of lonely street down Heartbreak Hotel. I'd be so lonely, baby. I'm so lonely. I'd be so lonely I can die. Now, although it's always crowded, well, you still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in their gloom. I'd be so lonely, baby. I'm so lonely. I'd be so lonely I can die. Now the bell's tears keep flowing, and the desk clerk's dressed in black, but they've been so long along the street, they'll never come back. And I'd be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely. I'd be so lonely I can die. Now if your baby leaves and you got a tale to tell, just take a walk down lonely street to Heartbreak Hotel. I'd be so lonely, baby. I'm so lonely. I'd be so lonely I can die. Play it now, go! Oh, get it now, get it. Now, if your baby leaves and you got a tale to tell, just take a walk down on the street to Heartbreak Hotel. I'd be so lonely, baby. I'm so lonely. I'd be so lonely I can die. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great.
This is the extended version, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, when Elvis went to RCA, there was a reason behind that, right? What happened? He Sam Phillips got sued over there at Sun, didn't he?
Well, actually, what I've read about and what I've heard about is that Colonel Tom Parker approached Elvis Presley, his long-term manager, and actually Sun Studios owner Sam Phillips sold Elvis Presley's contract for $30,000. And he said in the play, once again, $1 Million Quartet, he was kicking his rear end the whole time over it.
Yeah. The way I heard it, the Hound Dog was actually like a blues answer song. It was written as an answer song. Somebody wrote, "You ain't nothing but an alley cat," and then the answer to that was, "You ain't nothing but a hound dog."
Yeah.
And Sam Phillips got sued, and the only way he could pay, he lost the lawsuit, and the only way he could pay off the debt was to sell his most valuable commodity, which was Elvis.
That's right. And they actually also, they changed the words to "You ain't nothing but a bear claw," because the way that in those days the rhythm and blues was different, and there was a lot of black artists that were doing it.
Right.
And when they were changing up the words, like if you ever heard an original version of Tutti Frutti, it's even bad for nowadays.
Yeah.
There's not only just whoos and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, you're absolutely right. I mean, RCA picked up Elvis, and it was just a motion of steps that got him to be who he was.
And when he went to RCA, he was playing with better musicians for the most part.
Absolutely. I mean, he did have Bill Black, Scotty Moore, and DJ Fontana. But
those guys were very good, but now all of a sudden he's playing with Floyd Kramer and Chet Atkins.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
You getting all this, Rick?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm writing it all down.
That's like, hanging out with you two guys here in the studio is like going to
we're in
LIU
the studio?
Yeah. Well, it's here at the garage. We built this thing,
Yeah.
the radio station, because we didn't want to do it over at Post.
Wondering
They
why the
dumped all this
driveway kept going up.
They dumped all this junky equipment at Rick's garage, and that's why we have all these troubles here.
John.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Lamar, what do you got coming up? What other shows you got coming up? I know you got March 10th at the View Restaurant and Grill in Glen Cove.
That's right.
What time is that, you know?
That's 8 p.m.
8
show
p.m.
time. There is no cover charge.
Ooh, no cover.
No cover. The View Grill, that's right. And March 10th, as you said, you know your stuff. And for other future shows, you can visit my website at lamarpetersshow.com. It shows full calendar of events, and it shows a lot of different stuff of what we do and stuff. But, yeah.
Anything overseas? Because we're looking for a road trip.
Well, I tell you one thing. I went as far as Japan once.
Did you really?
Oh, wow.
And they have wonderful Chinese food. That's a bad joke. Anyway. No, all right. Yeah, we've been all over, but nothing yet. But I do plan to be in Memphis in August.
All right.
Yeah, for Elvis Week. It's going to be his 40th.
Oh, is that what they have? They have Elvis Week down there.
Yep, he's going to be 40 years in heaven.
Oh, wow.
So,
I remember where I was when he went. I was in Los Angeles visiting my sister.
Yeah.
Well, people will be listening to you on the other side of the world. My sister-in-law is in New Zealand. She's been listening, and and a cousin in Wales, and
You got your
we got all my in-laws and all.
I got to start booking shows in Wales.
Everybody's in Ireland, so you know you're getting around.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, we'll be back. We'll be back for a few more songs by Lamar here at 88.1 FM and WCWP.org.
You don't want to go there. They eat a lot of mutton.
Yeah, a lot of mutton over there. They're like, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think Andy Williams did that.
did he really?
Yeah.
Well, let's get a couple more in by Lamar here.
Yeah.
And let's see. You wanted to do something by somebody here. Home.
Yes, I wanted to show a little different side. And
Michael Bublé.
Yes,
Michael
yes.
Oh, that's
Bublé.
it.
A little more
right.
tender side of Lamar Peters. Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Lamar Peters singing Home.
Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris or Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. I just wanna go home. Babe, I miss you, you know. And I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one in a line or two. I'm fine, baby, how are you? I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. My words are cold and flat, and you deserve more than that. Another airplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I've got to go home. Let me go home. I'm just too far from where you are. I wanna go home. I'd like to dedicate this song to all our men and women overseas in uniform. May they come home safe and sound each and every holiday. And I feel just like I'm living someone else's life. It's like I just stepped outside when everything was going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me. If this was not your dream, but you always believed in me. Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris or Rome, but I wanna go home. I've got to go home. And I'm surrounded by a million people. I still feel alone. Just let me go home. I've got to go home. Let me go home. I've had my run, baby. I'm coming back home.
Oh, man.
Great tune.
Yeah, you bring tears to my eyes. This is supposed to be a manly place. I'm over here tearing up. And,
Don't worry, the deck of cards is
Johnny left the room.
No sniveling at the ranch.
He didn't want
crying in baseball.
Yeah. Well, that was
I also
great.
wanted to thank you. I also wanted to do that song to show that I don't have to put on any voice with that. That's just me.
Yeah, that's your voice.
That's my voice.
Yeah, that's good. That's a nice voice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah, well, you can sing, and then you can also you would say tribute.
Tribute. Yeah,
And
exactly.
you do it very well to everyone that you tribute to.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
I really appreciate
Absolutely.
that. I'm humbled to accept
I know John and I and Rick are really, really looking forward to one of your performances here, and that's an American Trilogy.
Yes. It's one of my favorite songs that I like to end my show with. And, if you guys want to know the truth behind that song, one thing I'll give to Elvis Presley's ex-wife, Priscilla Presley, she was the one who said, Elvis, you should put this in your show.
Right.
That's
I can't tell you how many times I've watched that video of him. And was that Hawaii?
Aloha from Hawaii.
Aloha from Hawaii, where they did the American Trilogy.
That's
where
right.
He did that. That was.
It is one of those songs. I have a patriotic playlist, and I was driving through the Rocky Mountains last year, and that was on it, and Ray Charles doing America.
Right.
Was on.
Yeah.
It was a nice way to drive through the Rockies.
Yeah. Well, I know. Every time I see that
In my Subaru.
in your Subaru, you say, well, it's built in Tennessee, wasn't it?
With the peace sign on the back.
Yeah. Well,
The cast wheels.
no,
and
he's got that libertarian animal on it. What's that animal they call that thing?
That's a hedgehog.
A hedgehog.
Yeah. It's
That's
a
the manly
libertarian.
state of mind.
Yeah.
That's a libertarian hedgehog.
I was only
Yeah.
kidding about the
The peace sign.
I was only kidding about the footprint of the American chicken.
Oh God.
That was good.
Anyway, are you ready? Do you need to get in position here and stand up, or how do you
I'll
do
stand,
this?
I'll stand.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to
Get
stand up for this one.
Get your microphone in position. We get this high tech stuff.
Matter
here
of fact,
with
you know what? I'm going to stand up for this one.
Yeah, I
So
think
I'm
we
gonna
all
stand-
should
yeah.
stand for
we
This
all
is
stand
American
up.
Trilogy, boys.
Yeah.
Let's all
We're
stand
not
up.
Canadian. Oh, that's sorry.
All right, we're all on our feet here.
We do play some Canadian
Well, this
music here.
yeah,
now,
we play some Canadian women,
yeah.
but they don't look Canadian, right?
They do not look Canadian.
Oh, I heard that one.
They look
before.
like
Yeah.
regular American people.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I don't know, Brian.
We're
You
gonna
need new glasses.
yeah. Okay, here we go. An American Trilogy. Let it rip.
Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Hard times they are not forgotten. Look away, look away, Dixieland. Sing it, fellas.
Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie.
For Dixieland, where I was born. Early, Lord, one frosty morning, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His true So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die, but all my trials, Lord, will soon be over. Ladies and gentlemen, to the greatest country in the world, the USA, may God bless you and bless this world that we live in. For today is a new start of a day, for tomorrow is not promised, so let's live as it was your last day. May God bless you and the US of A. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. His truth is marching Thank you.
Wow. That was awesome.
Oh,
okay, good
man.
night. That was awesome. Oh, man.
That was great.
Elvis has left the building.
I'm doing good night.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll sit down now. Thank you, guys.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate you coming in tonight. We had a ball.
This was great.
We had fun here at the ranch.
Let's do it tomorrow. No.
Oh, man.
I feel like I really did wear my cowboy boots for this reason. This is great. I feel like a ranch here, man. This is a nice garage, and it's good to go.
That's what we said. Yeah, beads and Roman sandals won't be seen at the ranch. Oh, man.
Well, Lamar, we wish you luck.
Thank you guys so much.
We're going to be seeing you around, and
Absolutely.
we're going to be going to some of your shows, especially we'll see you up at the View. I think we'll all be there at the View.
No, we'll definitely be there. I'll be there.
Oh, yeah.
March. That's March 10th, right?
That's right.
March 10th.
That's Rick's birthday.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Is that your real
Yeah.
birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's going to be 25.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
It's my 3/4 birthday.
Yeah, no cover charge.
Well, only for people with birthdays. No. I'm just kidding. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
right.
Double price drinks. No, just kidding.
And Janine's a good chef over there.
Oh yeah, no. I graduated high school with Janine. Me and her were great friends in high. You know Janine, the one who
Yes,
she
very
was,
nice lady. Very nice.
she was a rock and roller in high school. Just so you know. Oh man,
Any
Nah,
old
she liked the
pictures
Who.
or-
She liked the Who.
she liked a lot of stuff.
That's not rock and roll.
She was a rock and roller. Stop it, Johnny. And the Who was awesome rock and
Oh,
roll.
man.
Yeah.
I really want to thank you guys
Yeah,
for having
yep.
me here tonight.
Yeah.
This was amazing. I had a wonderful, wonderful time.
Yep.
Really did.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
we
that-
did too.
We thank you for coming. It's good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
This was fun.
And I hope everybody listening had a good time.
Yeah, I hope so too out there.
Yep.
All 5 million of you. Yeah.
Also,
We got to end right now. But John, you got a song here by the Swing Cats. It's a instrumental.